Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my October favourites. The children are on half term this week, so I've got about 10 minutes to quickly film this before we go out. So I thought I'd just fire off some of the things that I've been really enjoying in October. As always, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you like this video, but also if you want to come back and see me again, please click the subscribe button down below, and I upload every Thursday, sometimes Fridays, but mostly Thursdays, and I look forward to seeing you then. I'm going to kick off straight into beauty, and I recently showed this particular product in my Get Ready With Me, which I will link down below so you can see me using the product, and it's the Tata Harper Nourishing Oil Cleanser. This is a makeup remover as well. Really, I think that's absolutely a waste of this. Unfortunately, it is an expensive product, but because I'm in the business of trying lots of different sort of cleansers, sometimes it's worth just splashing out a little bit more. Now, I did complain on I think one of my vlogs, no, my makeup tutorial that I did last week, that my skin has been really dehydrated, it's been really dry, it's been really suffering from a lot of dry patches, especially under my eyes. And I found using this has really helped, combined with another product that I'm going to show in a moment. Now, I've done this all my way around really. I should have done I'm going to swap. Wait, I'll come back. I'll take my makeup off with the Hardie Amazing Face Cleansing Balm. Now, this is a really nourishing, a very, I would say, very oil based balm. So you smooth it onto the skin and then watch as your makeup kind of like melts and it breaks it down and it starts to just kind of, not the word disintegrate, but you know what I mean, it starts to fragment. So you take yourself a nice hot cloth, which is with the product, and you swipe that all over the face, and you'll see that most of your makeup is removed, pretty much all of it. It also is really good as a night mask. I popped it on just only a couple of times. I just smeared it on the face before I went to bed, slept in it, and in the morning my skin felt really plump. And it felt very soft, so it really did the job with that. So it's also a double win product, so really worth it for the price. I think it's £36, but all the information that you need will be down below and the exact prices of the products that I feature. And then going back to the Tata Harper, and then this is I like to double cleanse at night, so I use the Hardie morning balm to take off the makeup, and then I'll go in with this to use to cleanse the face. Now, I feel, although this is a makeup remover as well, I feel it's an absolute waste of a product to do that because it has so many active, beautiful oil ingredients in here that it would just be a waste to watch that just go down the sink. So really you want to be making sure you get all your makeup off first and then popping this on. Now it says to pop it onto dry skin first and massage it into the skin, and then splash a little bit more of water on to activate it, and then you can rinse it off. Afterwards your skin feels like baby soft, and it feels very well nourished, and it really looks good. My husband's trying to make me laugh. Stop it. So I'm gonna just ignore him at the window. So I've really enjoyed using those products. I find them really good for if you have, especially this time of year now as it's starting to go into the winter months here in the UK. It's very dry, it gets very, like with the central heating, we don't have wet central heating, we have dry central heating, so it's a lot of hot air comes out all the time. We have the fires on, so those kind of factors, and with the wind outside, it gets very windy up in the north of England, that you've got a lot fighting against. So using more oil-based products has really helped nourish my skin and make it feel well moisturised, I suppose. My second thing that I'm having in beauty is the makeup side of it. It is the Urban Decay's All Nighter Waterproof Long Wear Liquid Foundation. I was drawn to this because this is, if you're used to things like Estee Lauder Double Wear and Revlon Colour Stay, maybe NARS, even Sheer Glow is a quite heavy full coverage. Imagine those, but on steroids. This is so full coverage that if you do not want to see that you actually have skin and you want to look plastic like a Barbie, then this is the one for you. It is super full coverage. You don't even need to use a concealer. That is how good it is. I'm wearing it now. I did still put a concealer on because it just felt wrong not to. But I really could have just skipped that step. So it's a really good product to use if you are pushed for time. But I was told when applying this to use a dense brush. So I used the Morphe 430 brush, which is quite dense. And I didn't find that it was any good. So I thought maybe it's the brush. So I used the Real Techniques Expert Face brush, another dense brush. And I just found around the nose, it kind of just gathered more, and it just wouldn't blend out until I got the Beauty Blender on there. So it's just something to bear in mind if you decide to purchase this. But I really like it. I think it's a fantastic product. And the only thing I find with it is that it's super mattifying. So for me, I'm really oily, so that's great for me. I haven't powdered my face either, but I had to like spritz some MAC Fix Plus because it's just too full coverage for me. That I still like to I like to see my skin at the same time. So, but also if you use maybe the Urban Decay All Nighter, or any of these kind of fixing mists, that will also help bring your skin back to life again, but also keep a nice coverage, which this gives. So I would highly recommend this if you're fancying a little bit of a splurge. I would really have a go with this. Now, also bear in mind, this is shade 1.5, so that's really light. And when we put it against my skin tone on my face, I thought, that looks quite ghostly. But as the day wore on, it starts to oxidize. So that's why it's so full coverage, as the properties in there start to oxidize, and then it actually makes it slightly darker. So bear that in mind when you're buying. Don't buy even your own skin tone, maybe buy a shade lighter, because it does start to oxidize and it goes darker throughout the day. So just bear that in mind if you decide to take the plunge. It's an oldie, but it's a goodie. I lost my MAC Whirl Pencil, the very atypical 90s with the other colours, Spice and Chestnut, and I had Whirl in my collection. Lost it doing a bride on location, so I was putting a little MAC order in a couple of weeks ago because I had a wedding coming up, and I thought, do you know what, I'm gonna get, and they were in stock, so I quickly nabbed myself one. And I've been using this all over, I'm wearing it now, I've been using it all over the lip, and then going over with the Kat Von D's Everlasting lipstick in the shade Lolita, and then putting, not that I'm, you know, what do you call the word, high maintenance or anything, but I also used MAC in the shade Myth, their lipstick, just over in the centre. It just gives that kind of like a bit more of a peachy kind of, but it gives a perfect kind of 90s lip, that tawny, pinky, taupey tone, which I really like wearing at the moment, so that's what I've got on. My next thing in beauty is a little tester that I received. Now, I first tried this back in February, and it is the Kiehls Turmeric Cranberry Seed Energizing Radiance Mask. I used this back in February when it first came out, and I was blown away by the difference it made in my skin. Then kind of like life got in the way, and I just completely forgot how much I loved it until I went to Kiehls last week and just picked up a few other products, and I got it as a sample again. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll use that again. And my battery just cut out, so I will just fill in what was the last bit of the turmeric. So I went to Kiehls last week, and I found that I got a little sample of this, and it's, as I said, it's clay base. So when you pop it on the skin, it has like beads in which are the cranberry seeds on there at the same time. So that's the exfoliating action happening. And you find that as it starts to warm, with the turmeric in it, and it has no peppermint in, but it feels very cooling and very refreshing at the same time. So you find that as it's kind of drying down into the clay, your skin just feels more and more refreshed and just better. Then when you take it off, that's when you feel the difference. It really makes your skin feel very smooth, very soft, very hydrated, and you have this kind of like sheen to the skin. So it really does everything it says on the bottle or the tub, and really feels, your skin just feels revitalized and back to how it should really be. So really, as we go into these kind of colder months, this will be my #1 thing I'll be having by my side. I'm using it just to help keep my skin in check. Now, going off on the whole MAC spree that I had a couple of weeks ago, I got my hands on 2 eyeshadows that I have been coveting and trying to get hold of, and this sounds ridiculous, probably about 3 years. I first wanted it when I first qualified to be a makeup artist. I wanted these in my kit, never in stock, forgot about it. Doing a MAC order, not in stock, forgot about it. And that is how it is just gone. So I got hold of Copperring and Cranberry. I'll show you in the cutaways anyway. And these 2, Cranberry is a beautiful, I'm wearing it now. Can never ever wink, like, just close one eye. A beautiful wine colour. And yeah, it just really, when you look at it, you think, yeah, Cranberry. Beautiful plummy tone with a satin finish to it. I love these satin finishes because it really gives a beautiful sheen to the eye. I don't tend to wear satins or shimmers just purely because I find that I have quite wrinkly eyelids for my age, and I just don't think they look nice. But I really like the sheen that these have on with the satin finish. I also obviously picked up the Copperring, which is a beautiful I just dropped it on my cream jumper. I'm wearing a cream jumper and I've just dropped Copperring on my cream jumper. I'm going to clean it and come right back. Right, we're okay. It's been averted. We've sorted it. Okay, now behave yourself, Copperring. So, oh dear. So beautiful colour. If you have green, blue, even beautiful brown eyes, these will look so sumptuous against your colour. Perfect for this time of year. Be careful dropping it. Now, I was getting some things together that I've been wearing a lot lately this month. I'll get myself comfortable again. And I kind of started realising items that I've been picking up through the month, I actually could do a haul. So I'm going to just feature just three things that I've been wearing kind of like on a rotation basis all the time. Because hopefully if you can see them now, then you might be able to get them in the shops now. And next week I will do a haul of bits that I've picked up over the last few weeks. The first thing I'm going to feature is this scarf. Oh man, oh yes, 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 love it. This scarf is a beautiful kind of checkered pattern on it, but it's a beautiful, obviously like a blanket style. It has double-sided, so you could be black one day and then we could be white the other day. It's all very good. Very versatile, which obviously I like in my wardrobe. And it was £7 from Primark. Now, you just can't say fairer than that, can you really? It's soft, it's beautiful. Yeah, go and have a look. They got them, I think they have them also in like a red and a blue colour as well. That was really nice, but I went for something just a bit minimal and something that will go with all my coats. Yeah, gorgeous, love that. Second jumper that I have just had on complete rotation. Now I'm not going to do cutaways of any of these because it'll be in the haul next week. You'll see cutaways is this really oversized, I'm going to lean back a bit, grey jumper from H&M, and it has these great kind of splits in the side here, which when you pop a shirt underneath, it just gives like a little bit of flash of a different colour. So, you know, I've been popping a white one, a baby blue one, my denim one's been really nice under this. But it's so soft. What's it made out of? Hang on. I don't think it's got any, has it got any wool in it? It has got wool in. Well, I never. Wool, acrylic, but I let it go because the wool overtakes it really and really gives it a beautiful soft feel to it. Gorgeous grey mole kind of colour, goes with everything in my wardrobe, so it is a winner. H&M this one, $24.99, not bad. I'll wear it all season. So there you go, that has been my October favourites. Very quick, just a few items. Like I said, next week I will do a haul of all the pieces that I have picked up over the last few weeks that I have been collecting to make my winter wardrobe now. Wow, we're now swiftly coming out of autumn and moving quickly into winter. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please come back again by subscribing. You'll get a little notification in your box that I haven't uploaded a new video every Thursday. So I look forward to seeing you then. If you can't wait till then and you want to see more, please click on the links in the description bar of my Snapchat, Twitter, and my Facebook, and also Instagram, and you can catch up on what I'm doing daily on there. I look forward to seeing you then. Take care. Bye bye.